Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video on probably one of the world's sexiest cars ever built, not to mention the sound of this thing. I almost think that we shouldn't even talk about the car. You should just hear it run, and that will be enough. You'll rush on over, find a way to take delivery of it, and enjoy it because it is wonderful. It's 2014, it's almost 2018 that we're doing this video, right? It's a 4-year-old car with 9,000 miles on it, right? This is the way you buy a car. This car is almost $140,000 new. 9,000 miles. Check the price out. It is a great bargain, a great deal, and it is spectacular looking. Wait till you see the inside and the way it complements anything. We put the custom rims on it. They're 22s all the way around. At the current moment, we have the stock wheels. If you'd rather just have those back on, we'll give you credit for these, and we can make that all stock if that's what you like. Someday this will be a collector car, and you may want it to be a collector car today and keep it all bone stock and things like that. We can make that happen, all right? So as we walk around, so one of the things I like to talk about though is this paint, because the paint on this car, I even like to say it, Nuovo Bordcuoio. Anyway, I'm gonna just butcher it, and even though I probably have a good amount of Italian heritage in my background, my English is much better than my fake Italian. So I'm gonna continue to speak English and stop faking Italian, all right? So as you look at the styling of this car, we didn't want to drill the bumper for a tag, so we had this custom tag bracket made. All right, it goes in the tow hook hole that's there. These are parking sensors that are there. This is the S model, so the S model gets a different engine, gets a different transmission, shifting algorithm. So the standard car has a 4.5 liter, this has a 4.7 liter, and it has a lot of upgrades on it too, as well as the exhaust and the Skyhook suspension, which makes a big difference in the driving experience. This car is really a great looking car. 4 years later, the styling is still spectacular. Let's keep walking around for a second, right? These right here are black diamond wheels. Big black calipers inside there. 22s all the way around. They fit and they look really nice. Cross-drilled and slotted and vented rotors in there. Big brakes on this car. It's a 170 plus mile an hour car. You need to be able to stop it. And 450 plus horsepower, and this thing rolls on down the road. All right, let's keep rolling around. The Fender Vents, which I think is one of the great styling. You know, when they went and did the new Quattroporte, they didn't put that back in there, and I think that was a big mistake. And this is also a nice luxury feature. That's a turn signal right there, and it looks really cool when it's going on. All right, so come on back around here. This is blacked out, so you don't really see like the B-pillar. Comes on down. I'm not giving you a styling lesson, I'm just giving you why these cars look so good. LED taillights, and this emblem right here is fabulous. That's an old school emblem that they've managed to somehow put all back together and keep it rolling as fresh, all right? The exhaust system, this has the black tips on it. This has the blackout package as well, so you get the tips, the door handles, the mirrors, things like that. That's an optional package on these cars. It blacks it out, and it just looks really, really great. All right, let's go take a peek under the hood, because under the hood is really nice as well. Oh, you know what, we're here. Why don't we just take a quick peek in the trunk? Because it's got a beautiful trunk. This is done as well. You can just tell this is a luxury car, all right? Have an extra center cap that we purchased just in case you ever lose one, all right? That's in the car as well. Matter of fact, I'll put it inside here, because here, if you come on up real quick, here is the inflator and a toolkit that comes with it. So everything's in the car, man. You got 2 keys, you got owner's manual, you have the inflator kit, all that good stuff is there. Then you know you have a really, really nice car that's ready to go. All right, so come on up here. You can tell how low mileage this car is. Look at how everything, how bright and clean it all is. The engine in this car is fabulous with the red cam covers, right? All the fittings and everything all shiny. Everything is original like it's supposed to be. All of these pieces are still in place, right? The assembly stuff, insulation. It's just really, when you buy them, like, man, this is the way to buy a car, is you buy it super low mileage and you save yourself a lot of money. You're saving $50,000 or so over the price of a new one for 9,000 miles. All right, so when you come on in here, there's a couple things that you need to see that I want to point out to you. First off, this tan leather is gorgeous, but the stitching is the same color as the paint is outside. You get the sport badge on the dash, so you can see that this really is a sport, and that'll let you know that you're getting the bigger engine and all the other accompaniments. And the interior of this car is really just fabulous. 9,000 RPM Tach, 200 mile-an-hour speedometer. Beautiful interface here to let you know what's happening. Climate control for both sides, heated seats, power seats for both sides, every accoutrement you could want. Leather covering the dash and the door panels and the seats, and even the back seat right here has a ton of room. It's a real back seat for real people. This is really a Grand Touring 4-seater car, which is really very nice. But the one thing that everybody wants to know is, what does it sound like? And that's what we're going to do right now. So we'll just go ahead and start that, and you can tell me what you think of that. You know, as we close up this video, one of the cool things also too about this car is the exhaust sound is in sport mode. If you take it off sport mode, it's really quiet like a regular everyday car. So if you don't want it loud, you need to stealth around or whatever. But if you want it to sound good, push the sport button and it changes the whole car, suspension, exhaust, the way the throttle opens, all that good stuff. It really is a significantly different package. Spectacular paint, low miles, loaded to the gills, great styling and wheels. So anyway, call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about this GranTurismo Sport. But before I tell you that, it's a car I'm driving, so if you don't want it, you're not going to hurt my feelings.